Alright, so my gray suit came in today.
Dick man against
open face, balaclava-like thing. My son's gonna help me put this on. We're gonna basically put what we can on. It's not fully done, the feet aren't fully done, the hands aren't fully done because I don't have the straps for the hand toppers. And the finger parts are gonna go on other gloves, that way I can just slip the other gloves on and they stay on. So they're not gonna go on these gloves. So besides those two parts, we're gonna put everything on and show you guys how long it takes to just put this stuff on. Because once we get the shoes and once we get the hands complete, then they won't take very much longer or whatever. And then we'll do this again to show you the entire thing when we're done. So Brayden, you want to help?
Oh yeah.
And you're probably going to hear that throughout the whole deal. I don't know what's up with my 3D printer, but it's like catching on something and it's making that weird noise. So. So this is the first time I'm wearing this thing with the padding in it. I just put padding in it. Basically. Okay, so all this kind of goes together. Then basically. Oh, we need the batteries first. Oh. Damn it. I broke the shoulder. That's alright. Those pieces are held on by a tiny little. I need to figure out something better for that.
How about Velcro?
I just need to figure out something better. Alright. So that's how that goes on. And we kind of just squish it in place.
Cheese.
And the buttons, yep.
Not buttons. These are
Clips.
buttons. Yeah,
Clips.
clip you. Clip you. Yep. These clips are better, so these ones are great. Hey, what's this one? This one's hidden behind your fat bill. You better keep that on camera. You don't want to slap it. That's why you can slap it.
Got it?
Yeah. Let's see. There's something. Woo! I'm just so excited for this video. I already got it. So waiting.
Now that's got to be tucked in somehow. I don't want that dangling out, so just find a place to tuck it up in.
Dangle, dangle. Who's such a dangle? Dangly, dangly. Yeah. Dangle, dangle. Who's such a dangle? Who's so dangly? Dangle, dangle. Yay. I got pulled off the bead. Now I'm waiting for what do you mean. Alright. What do you mean?
Alright, legs first. Oh, the thighs are in the back. I'm going to put the thighs from the back. that slipped right over.
I'm
That's
trying to remember what I was trying to say.
nice.
I'm trying to remember what I was trying to say to you. What I wanted to say to you.
One of them's shiny and one of them's not.
No. Over! Under! The gun!
Under. That's pretty good.
Let's reload here. Yeah!
Hold on. Take that off first.
Here, I say! Here! Here!
Did you get my shoes ready? Whoa! They're not good. So I can slide them on like that.
Hold on. Oh, all the shoes. I don't remember all the shoes.
Oh, I took my shoes off in my room. I think. Okay. Because we need them to push up on the bottom legs.
This.
It's the wrong shit. That hurts like crazy.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's the wrong shit. Shoot.
It's
Wrong
not.
shit. It's so much easier to put these shins on than they are to take them off.
It's easier to put every. It's easier to take in. It's easier to put anything. Take anything.
Put them up, and then we'll put the shins on, and that should push them up.
It's easier.
It's right way.
It's easier to put things on than take them off. You know what I'm saying?
That one feels so much better. The other one actually hurt because it was on wrong. There we go. I'll turn it outward a little. Turn the shape. Okay, that's okay. That's done. Alright. Next shape. Go to Braden Games 959 and watch the Fortnite videos. That's Braden's channel.
Just remember.
Of course I'll remember that.
The last video you forgot to.
I was going to do it at the end, but if you want me to... Ooh.
Wait, you didn't. Did you? At the end of that video, did you?
I always do it at the end. Anytime you help me on my channel. Lift up the back. Got it lifted out.
Yeah.
There we go.
So like this video where you're trying to wait for the end.
Well, I was going to, but that's fine. We can plug in early. Alright. Legs are on. Let's see how they are. Not a lot of motion. When these are held up, there will be a ton more motion. I gotta get one. Hold those up. Okay.
So what's here?
Nope. This is the back.
What is? How am I supposed to know? Oh. I know now.
Yep. And then I gotta do the under thing that I showed you guys.
Oh, the god!
Because these hook onto a little under thing that I made. They're all gonna hook on and stay in place.
Yeah, you got some real.
Right now I gotta hold my arms this way to keep them on.
Like you put all it out means.
Should be.
My god.
Give me that. Yeah, still getting used to this thing. Where all the pieces go. The neck is easy.
Then when I put that thing on, I look like freaking. What's his face from
Okay.
X-Men?
Now the arms.
And every time I wear that on my neck, I look like freaking Apocalypse from X-Men.
Yeah. Look at that.
You got bee bite. A
Like a
bee
thumb
sting.
butthole. You what?
Don't put that in the video. You're getting monetized.
Do you want to try to put the hands on?
Yes.
It takes a little bit of learning. So there's a learning curve to it.
I'll go get them.
Okay, so the learning curve here is you have to put, okay, that one is this hand. You have to put the one first, okay? The back one. This one first. Okay, now go get the bottom one. Nope, the other one. Now, lift this up. That.
What about the other top?
Now you flip the other top part around. See that? Now tuck those away. There's some on the sides and back.
These ones?
Well, those will be tucked in. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about these here, because those will be tucked away when we finish this whole thing.
Dad, you should have a wetsuit because this part's red.
Well, my gloves will be red. See, these won't be a part of the hands, these gloves. I'm either going to cut them off, or I'm just going to slip the other gloves over the top of them. So. Yep, last hand. No, we don't need the hand toppers.
Dad, here's the thing.
I'm going to cut some off of...
Dad, here's the thing. I hope you get these on. Now I have to help you get them off.
Well, let's not do the hands. The hands have... Here, well, let's do one thing real quick. I'll go. So, yeah,
Alright, now let's handshake. Alright, now let's handshake. Ah, my hand! Ah!
I need to cut a little bit of the wrist off to make it a little better. Oh, you can't do that.
You meanie.
I'm meaning.
You
Okay.
glue holding my hand. Me.
So that took us a while to get this to here.
And I have to help you take this off. It's a lot harder to
These
take
will
it
be
off.
pulled up.
That's just like easy.
Well, just the ankles are hard to take off. So I've got some pretty good motion.
Dun! 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 Go. Don't tell me I have to try to do it. Are you?
Can't do it. I can't do it.
Are you?
Not in the suit.
I try to do.
Yeah. Backpack thing.
Dun! 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 Dun!
Get that on my head.
Dun! 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 Dun!
So what's it look like with the gray?
It looks OP!
It fills in all the spots, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We'll do a turnaround.
Except for down there. Except for...
Down my butt.
Yeah.
This will be pulled up. This is how much motion I have in the back. And this is how much movement I have in my arms. When I break. Did I break it the rest of the way off? That's funny. I'm gonna have to figure something else out for the shoulders. Okay, take my helmet off.
Well, Dad, at least I caught it.
Yeah, you did. That's funny though. I figured it would break up eventually. I didn't really have a good setup for the shoulders.
He does like...
Let me see it. I just have those two pieces. And it's just kind of, I don't know. It was a makeshift thing in the first place. Okay, start stacking those underneath there. Alright, shoot.
I want to tell you what that looks like off camera.
There, that was so much easier, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We're getting used to it. We're getting the hang of it, Braden. Oh, here we go. Let's face it. You caught me doing so. This ain't the worst position you found me. What does he say? I can't remember what it says now.
This ain't the worst thing you're seeing me do.
Let's face it, this is not the worst thing you've caught me doing.
Wait,
Leave a comment. Tell me what he says right
I'm
there.
pretty sure he says this ain't the worst thing you've seen me doing.
Yeah, or caught me doing when Iron Man's all in his.
Dad, you're gonna have to situate this.
Okay. Boom shakalaka! Okay. Unzip me.
Yeah. Don't edit the video, just immediately post it.
Okay. Does anybody out there remember, or did you ever watch Key and Peele? Where they're wearing like these types of suits? I think one's like a green one and one's like another one. And they're like, Super! Kicking each other in the nuts and they're going, Dick Nanigans. Solange.
Dignanigans.
Dick Nanigans! No? Nobody? Leave a comment if you did. Anyways, that was, that's gonna be the Iron Man update for the week. Here after this, that kind of shows you like the updated Iron Man and such, like where we're at. But I'm also going to add to the end of this. This is going to be a pretty long video. I'm going to add to the end of this me working on the hands. I'll show you guys putting the electrical stuff in the hands. So leave me a comment, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you'd like to. I'd like to help out the channel. See me over on Instagram or Patreon. Be much appreciated. Enjoy the rest of this video of me putting the electrical stuff in the hands. And I've got the Ender 3 running TPU for the feet, and the Anycubic Vega running PLA for the feet. And so this, I've got Thursday and Friday off work, so I think the whole entire Iron Man should be done printing by this weekend. And hopefully I can get the entire suit finished by next week. Then we'll have a big final. We'll have a big final reveal of the suit on. Oh, like a caveman.
Look at that! One last thing. Well, not the last thing, but remember, subscribe, BabyGames959.
I'll put it up on the screen. We'll see you guys later.
Content.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And
I didn't want the content. You did the content.
yeah, we'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Alright, ladies and gents. I have got the detail on my hands here. See the hands? Bam. Looking good. And then what I got in today was LEDs. 50 and 50. I'm probably going to need a few more. I should probably go through. Well, no. I've got some non-white LEDs. They're just regular light, bright light LEDs. In the suit itself, and you really can't tell the difference. unless the white and the light are right next to each other. So they look pretty good. They're not too bright. And the problem that I'm having with this suit is everything's too damn bright. The chest has the white pieces in it and the blue pieces, and it's like a flashlight. And then the rest of, you know, the smaller pieces around has regular lights. But I want the hands to be super bright. I want, if anything is going to be like a flashlight, I want it to be the hands and the feet. Well, at least the hands. They got to be bright. So we're going to be putting these in right now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually, on this one, we've got the white in the middle. And the blue around the outside. But on the hands, I'm going to do the blue in the middle. Like so. And then I'm going to do the white around the outside. So, that's how I'm going to do that. And then I'm basically just going to put hot glue around here to steady them in. Once I get them all in, then I'll run the wires down and put one of those connectors on it so it'll connect to the arm piece. And I need to find those connectors. I have them somewhere. I lose everything. And these are, I don't know how I did this. I did all these holes by hand. These weren't pre-put in here. I made little dots and dremeled them out, and they all ended up just being perfect. I mean, there's a few that are a bit too big, and they're going to rely on the glue to keep them in steady. In fact, what I should probably do is do them one at a time. It'll be a whole hell of a lot easier because of the way that I have to do the glue. So I've got a glue stick. Do I have a glue gun for that glue stick? No. No, I don't. I've used a lot of hot glue on this project. Weird, right? But that's because I found those in my garage. Super old. I mean, it's like yellow. Got a soldering iron. Solderer, as the British call it. Solder. I'm going to touch the soldering iron when it gets hot enough to the glue and just melt it into it. Seems like more work than it should be, than it is. But I want to use all these glue sticks before I buy more glue. So I'm just going to start with the bottom ones. I'm going to do the first three first. And this stinks really bad too. And you can't, one thing about this is, this is going to get it hot. It's going to get this glue hot. So you don't want to glob too much of this really hot glue in one spot, because it will melt the PLA. It will warp it. I have a few spots on this suit that have warped because of the hot glue. So I've hot glued down all the wiring, and it sucks because the pieces are already finished, and I was just basically cleaning up the wiring, and now it's got like a spot in it that's warped. So it's not really that noticeable. It's mainly just noticeable to me, and that's what's important, you know. So I'm gonna put this blue one in now. Push that down, hopefully that's still hot. I'll do the two outside. I'm going to make these go not straight down, but well, I'm going to try to put it. I want to save as much room as possible, so that's the goal, because my hands, there's not a whole lot of room. So if I have to run a whole bunch of wiring down at the bottom, then so be it. But I'm not gonna cut all these, you know, right here and have this big lump right here, it just won't work. So we've got to really be aware of how much space is being taken up when it comes to this hand, because this hand's basically a perfect fit. I'm going to be using more down in this area later when I start to do cleanup, because I'll be bringing these wires together down here like that. We'll probably just, the easiest way to do this, because see, if I cut them all now and try to bunch them all up down here, there will be a big bunch down here. So what I typically do in a situation like this is I take two, splice them together, two on this side, splice them together, and then just work my way until I get down to here. And then I need a long wire anyways for the connection, because it's got to go through the forearm area, because the forearm doesn't have any lights, all the way up to the upper arm. So I might as well use as much wiring as possible. In fact, I could put a sleeve around all this. So I may just do that. Do I have a big sleeve? Let me see. Maybe do all the splicing up in the forearm. That way. Yes. There we go. See that? Now the splicing and everything will be up in the forearm. So this part isn't seen. That'll work. That'll work perfectly. Good idea, guys. Good idea. So now what I'm going to do is drink that shrink wrap there. Hopefully I don't melt. Hopefully I don't melt any PLA in the process. Let's do this part down here first. Now I'm going to do the other one. I'll wait for that to dry. What about drying here? Hand goes in it perfectly. Check it. Bam! So that part right there will just go up into the forearm. Then the connector piece is... that's going to work. It's going to work perfectly. Beautifully. Okay, so I cut these wires off short. Basically with these, all you have to do is use your fingernail if you have one. And just pull on them. There's quite a bit of them. Two at a time. A little harder. Alright, so once I've got those, it's basically color coordinate. Black go with black, and then color go with color. So all of my whites go together along with the one blue. Now these should all... oh, there's one left. Two left. Should about come together in the same spot. I'm just going to twist them up. Same thing over here. I got these connectors that I'm using. Go ahead and grab both, because you want to leave it with this. So you want to connect it, but leave it with it so you know that the other piece needs this other spot. And you can do a battery check as long as you have it like that, because this other one has exposed wiring on the end that you can touch a battery to. and test it. So, next, I'm just using the same soldering iron. I hope it works. Oh yeah, it will. Solder just makes it stronger. You don't have to solder if you don't know how to solder. But soldering makes a better connection. Way better connection. If I remember right, these connector pieces need a little flux on them, so I'm gonna get some flux. These are made out of that cheap Chinese steel. So sometimes solder just doesn't want to grab onto that stuff. So I just get some flux. Flux helps it grab a hold real fast. Now we're going to need a sleeve, or you can use some electrical tape. This might actually work. Oh yeah, cut that in half. Should be fine for all 4 of these. Set that over that. And that should be the negative, and the black is a positive. So, looking down here, I can see all the lights come on. Lights are on. Black is positive. Red is negative. It's usually how LEDs are. Black is the red, and then if you were doing red LEDs, the black would be, or the red would be Man, when I did drones, I had these things called helping hands. I loved them. When I got out of drones, the guy who bought all my gear wanted the helping hands too. I'm having to move my soldering iron around because we just did that glue with the same soldering iron. I usually put a different tip on it, but I don't have the time right now. I'm using the same tip, so it's got a lot of oxidation on it. And really, you don't want to use a soldering iron with a ton of oxidation on it. It'll just take more time. So if I were like soldering a ton of stuff, just got these 4 spots to solder. Alright, so you can see how long that is. Should go up the forearm. So that will go like that, straight up the forearm into the top.
But other than that, I mean, it looks really good.